Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here, back with some more of our Oakland Athletics. We clinched the division in year 4 over the Astros. 6 games, that's pretty convincing. We have the last game of the season. Jesus Luzardo will be on the mound. Then we will look at where we rank everywhere. Yeah, let's go. Do this. All right, Luzardo, see what he can do in his last start of the season. What's looking like our rotation to start. Since we did clinch the division, I'm not sure if we're going to have the bye. We'll have to see how that works, but it will be probably Ohtani. And then Hendricks. Or it'll probably be Hendricks, Ohtani, and Luzardo. So a little preview here. Gonna be over 200 innings this season, 1.32 WHIP, and a 3.72 ERA. Okay. I think this is going for his 15th win of the season. Our bullpen's the one that's really come through, and our hitting late in games has bailed us out of some bad pitching situations. Alexander Bogarts. Good curveball there. Oh, Gurriel. This is a team that's getting better. But they're definitely not in their window. There's Passon. A third. So going up against Rick Slade, one of their up-and-coming pitchers. 33rd start, 7-10 record, 3.33 ERA, and 1.29 WHIP in 186 innings. You could really tell that pretty good pitcher, just not getting run support. 3.3 ERA, that's pretty decent. And Passon right back up the middle for a base hit. He's getting better and better in the hitting department. Not showing a lot of power, but hey. Off a leadoff, we just need hits. And Liriano on the road is batting .330. 1-1 count. We're going to send Passon. And we missed it. And Passon will get in.
Batting third, the right fielder, Chris.
All right, Bryant. This is low-key probably what saved us because of the injuries.
designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Ooh.
I got to count 2-2.
Keston career high 31 home runs.
Keston. You're up.
Ooh, that didn't fall down. Okay, Schwarber, we have in our Blue Jays franchise. One of the reasons why we didn't go with him at catcher
2 strikes.
in this one. It's flaring out, and Mountcastle has it.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Nope, that's a ball.
Ooh, that's a good pitch there.
Strike.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Sherton Apostle.
Two count.
Oh wow, we hung that breaking ball. That did not get inside fast enough.
Ball. 3 balls, 1 strike. Got it.
Ooh.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Robert Adehan.
I got to count 2-2.
Come on, Aramis. All right, Murph. You got 17 home runs this season.
Murphy.
Ooh, it's a splitter.
Count is 1 and 2. That's a ball.
Ooh, that's caught in center though.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Nice, four-seam.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bubba
And there's another one. Let's go. He go.
The second baseman.
No, that's down.
All right, let's go, baby. Let's go. Hype up for Luzardo. Let's get something here. Ironman leads it off. Then we go back to the top of the order. Oh, gosh. I did not see that.
Third baseman, number 3. Robert.
All right, Passon. 1-2 count.
Nope. That's inside.
And there's Passon.
The batter, number 22.
Zone has 155 hits. Did I see that right? We'll have to see that in the stats. Means he's got the most hits on the team. Oh, wow. I got anxious and I swung.
Right fielder, number 19. Red.
1-1 count. And Bryant hits one that's gone. It is! Let's go! Great hits. And that's what we needed. We needed a big hit right there. And Chris Bryant puts us on top. And that's just a line drive, essentially. Good hit. 350. What is that? Right. 330, so that's healthily over the wall.
Ball inside.
Giolito's on the Angels. I not believe that.
Got him.
We'll see Giolito leaving the White Sox anytime soon. Okay. With Bogarts.
I got to count 1 and 2.
That's a great hit. Liriano with the strong throw into second. He's not going to test him.
The batter, the left fielder.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count. 2-2. Count. Out. He's out.
Now batter, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And Luzardo out of the fourth. Looking pretty good right now. Could use some more run support.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, he's out.
He's out.
The batter, the left
I
fielder,
chased that hard.
Mountcastle.
Wow, Mountcastle smoked that one.
Shortstop. On Wellness. Moneyball.
Aliban. Come on, baby.
Next count 2-2.
Ooh, that's a great pitch. That was a fantastic pitch.
3-2.
3-2. Can be deep enough to get him to third. Nice strong throw on center though. Right center.
John Murphy.
Ooh,
Next count 1-2.
maybe a little questionably high. And Murph hits one deep. And that one's going to be gone. That's his 18th of the season. We haven't seen him go yard in a long, long time. We're going to have some issues keeping this team together, though, that's for sure. We got to make some hard, difficult decisions. While still having at least 30 million.
He's out.
But I think we have a small window if we don't keep on having injuries.
Ball. That pitch is out. Ball, that's outside.
Now batting, the third baseman, Salvatore Castillo.
Count full. That's ball 4.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
There's a strikeout.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Oh, wow.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bubba Thompson.
And Bryant can get there. Being out of a slight jam there. We'll take it. There's Passon. That's inside. What am I doing there?
2 strikes. Count is full. Nope, that's ball 4.
Now batting, number 22.
All right, here's Liriana. Ooh, good slurve.
Count is 1 and 2.
The right fielder, number 19. Chris Bryant.
Bryant, 2-2 count. And that is likely going to be a base hit.
The batter, the designated hitter, Shohei.
And we're going to see Joe Palmundo.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rangers, number 62, Joe Palumbo.
Ball, that's inside.
Now batting, the first baseman, Hester.
And that's gone. Keston has one. And that opens it up. 5-1. Let's go, baby. So we need the guys, the entire lineup to get their act together and start hitting.
Now batting,
Good play.
up next for the Rangers, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel. Now batting, catcher, Sean Murphy.
So what? Oh, wow. Okay. Called strike.
The batter, the second baseman, Jeremy Ironman.
All right, come on, Ironman. Oh, wow.
Got him. That's ball two. That's ball three. Count full.
The batter.
We're going to get summoned up in the bullpen now after that. Good Castillo.
The batter. The third baseman. Certain Apostle. Now batting. Catcher. Mitch Garver.
Oh, wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the A's. Number 4, Salvatore
Nope, that's
Castillo.
down.
All right, we got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the tradition.
Ooh. Wow, Passon just drilled that, but that should be playable.
The batter, number 22. Now batting, right fielder, Chris Bryant.
Okay, come on, Bryant.
Ball two.
Ooh, that's smoked. But it's only to the warning track. Wow, I thought I hit that a lot harder. Like it just died. We're gonna go with Castillo the rest of the game. We've had 3 big injuries this season. Olsen twice. Played about 80 games. Baez played about 120, I want to say. And then Castillo, our left fielder, Played about half the season. And that's one thing we have to look at more is how injury prone players we draft are.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Sander Bogarts.
Count is 2-1.
All right.
He's out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Castillo. Now batting, the left fielder, Ryan Mountcastle.
Another one to dead center. Okay. Last inning. You're safe anyway.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Now batting, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
And there is a slider.
Up next for the Rangers, the third baseman,
That's ball three.
Ocaso.
He's safe.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
That's a ball. 2-2 the count.
That's an easier play at first to end the season. We re-signed Pryor, we're re-signed, and we come in and get a division win. Pretty good one. I'd say that's a pretty big achievement over the Astros. And we did it with 3 big injuries. Castillo. Well, really 2. Olsen and Castillo go down. Then we're at a very close competition and we get it going even with Baez injured. Okay. Here we go. League Leaders, batting average, Mike Trout with 343. Jeez. Okay. No one's even close to him. Hits, Alvarez is 187. Ken Adderley has most at bats. Doubles, Willie Adames. Triples, Benito Osuna. Got Chris Bryant down there at 7 in the time he spent with us. I think he had probably 5. Home runs, Jordan Alvarez gets 43. Mike Trout with 41. RBIs, Jordan Alvarez with 123. No one else is even remotely close. Runs, Mike Trout with 110. Stolen bases, Benito Ozuna with 29. 28 for John Birdie. Based on balls, Alvarez has 97 and Torres has 95. On base percentage, Mike Trout 439. Slugging percentage, Trout again at 676. OPS, Mike Trout with a 115, so 1115. Jordan Alvarez with 1038. Wins, it goes to Aaron Nola with 20. We see Hendricks there at 16. And Luzardo at 15. Luzardo has the least amount of losses in the league with 4. Saves goes to Cody Stasic of the Twins with 50. ERA goes to Nola with a 2.49. Hendricks is at 6 with a 3.20. Bumgarner, least amount of home runs next to Jose Quintana, 15. Shutouts, a bunch of them with 3 with Bieber, Gonzalez, Garcia, Gonzalez again. That's Miguel Gonzalez from the White Sox and Marco Gonzalez from the Mariners. And Kyle Hendricks all have 3. Strikeouts, Chris Sale with 253. Complete games, bunch of them with 3. Innings pitched, Chris Sale with 226. Hendricks down here at 213. Walks allowed. Davai Garcia on the Yankees is 41. Best whip is DeGrom with a 97. Syndergaard's a 104. Sales at a 109. So is Nola. And then Hendricks down here at a 111. Pitching war goes to Nola. DeGrom beats behind him by 1 with a 6.1. So actually at a 0.1%. Nola's at 6.3. Sales at 5.0. And I don't think we have anyone up there. The top, Mike Trout. Batting war of 11.3. And Alvarez is a 7.2. That is a massive gap. Over the National League, Will Smith batted a 343. Okay. Most hits, Adam Halsey. Lindor's up there as well at bats. Amid Rosario has 654. Most doubles, Fernando Tatis with Trey Turner behind him by 1 and Ronald Acuna. Triples, Trey Turner with 14. Home runs, Soto has 48. And Arenado has 44. Bellinger behind him with 42. RBIs, Daniel Vogelbach has 133. Josh Bell is the closest one behind him with 119. Jeez, almost 20 more. Acuna has 119 runs. Stolen bases, Trey Turner with 42. Based on balls, Andrew Benintendi. On base percentage, is Will Smith by a mile. Slugging percentage goes to Juan Soto. Will Smith gets OPS. Wins, Brandon Woodruff, 21 wins. 5 losses to Jose Barrios, Julio Urias, and Adrian Hauser. Saves goes to Roberto Ozuna with 51. Hicks behind him at 49. Mike Soroka. I'm probably mispronouncing that. With a 2.62 ERA. Strasburg behind him with a 2.63. And Malokis at a 2.64. So all pretty close there. Home runs allowed, Miles Malakis with 10. Shutouts, Corbin, Kershaw, Bueller, Malakis with 2. Strikeouts goes to Dustin May with 231 complete games. Malakas has 4. Innings pitched. Soroka has 223. Strasburg has 219. Walks allowed, Soroka 35. Whip, Soroka with a .95. Buehler with a .01. Paddock with a 1. Buehler at a 1.01. And Paddock has a 1.09. Pitching WAR, Malakas up there at 5.3. Batting WAR goes to Will Smith. Bellinger's up there at 9.3, so at least that's a lot closer. So that is your stats there. I'm going to go to team rankings. Batting average, we are 16th with an average of 255. Runs, 8th with 788. Hits, 15th. Persona has 157, the most for us. Doubles, tied for 11th. Triples, tied for 2nd. Home runs, tied for 7th. RBIs, 8th. We had the most RBIs for us. Hura has 81. Stolen bases, we don't really steal all that much. Yeah, we're down here at 84th. We're probably the highest caught stealing, yeah, 45. Walks, 8th. Strikeouts for batters, probably one of the lowest ones, yeah, 30th. Or no, highest ones at 30. Slugging percentage, 8th. On base percentage, 14th. That's not great. Total bases, tied for 8th. Errors, 52. So one of the least in the league. 5th in fielding percentage. We're 4th in ERA. That's good to see. Saves, we're 14th. Okay. We had the least amount of blown saves. So decent all around. Let's look at the statistics for our players since we can. So Passon played the most amount of games. Makes sense why he has the most at bats and the most hits. Most hits on the team. Passon, Liriano, and Baez. Baez has been hurt the past month or so, but he looks good. Home runs, Kira with 32. Baez would have passed him up. Liriano with 24. Bryant with 17 in 123 games. He didn't play a lot of those games with the Cubs. He was kind of on the outs because they weren't doing too great. Also with 13. RBIs, Baez was about to pass 100 if he didn't get hurt with that torn ACL or MCL? ACL. Hero with 81. Liriano with 78. Murphy with 75. Bryant with 70. Is that? That's less than what he had last year. What about Liriano? It is more. What about Murphy? That is twice as much. So he's getting better. Same amount of games, twice as much. Okay. The batting average. Stolen bases, Castillo had 13 before he got hurt. Hura has 10. Wow. 50 speedy has 10. Okay. Average. Cruz with 131 has a 305. But Baez was batting around 300 majority of the year. Finishes because of the injury at 294. Bryant was 292. Just almost as many at bats. Okay. On base percentage goes to Olsen, but he didn't play a full season. Goes to Bryant. Okay. So we'll look at WAR. Liriano with a 5.7, Baez with a 4.8. Yeah, that sounds about right. ISO is all of hits that are not singles, and Baez was a 256. Average is about 150. So, okay. Bryant was a 224. Liriano. Okay. Looks good. For pitchers, Hendricks 16-9 this year. That's better than last year. One more win and a couple more losses. Same amount of innings, and his ERA is down. Not as much as his runner-up Cy Young. When we traded for him. Luzardo, 15-4. He's going up. Pretty good. 3.3 or 3.73. His ERA went up. But a better record, 15-4. Same amount of quality starts. What did Hendricks gave us? Same amount of quality starts as well. Sixto Sanchez goes 13-14, under 500. Better ERA to 3.86. His whip stayed about the same in 17 quality starts. I'm still on the fence with him. He's getting better, I think, but I don't know. Azulier, 9-7 with 1 save. 3.96 ERA, 1.48 whip. He was a full-time starter last year. Or he started 15 games last year. Before he went in the bullpen because of the trade to Sanchez. I think he did a lot better. I think he did a lot better. Otani goes 9-13, but the guy is a powerhouse in the field. So, I mean, we need to figure out how to deal with this. I think as a National League team, it would be great. It'd be easy to handle that. Dylan Cease gets a lot of starts, but not great. But he's up to an 80 overall. We'll see what he can do in starting. He's going to be our 5th starter going into the season. 4.34 ERA. It was 10 quality starts, not as many as last season with 16. But the guy's gotten better. Tabor, up for his first time in the MLB. 6-3, 1 save. Did blow 1 save at 7 holds. 3.55 ERA. I think he can end up being a starter. Josh Hader was an all-star this season. 38 saves. 2 wins, 2 losses, 3 blown saves, 1 hold. The guy at a 1.69 ERA with a 0.79 whip. Dominguez pitched pretty good in a setup role with a 1.93 and 1.21 whip. Salvatore Castillo, a guy we brought up, I did not know how he was going to do. But we need another arm that was reliable, and I felt like he could do it. And at age 18, he goes 2-1. No game started, but because obviously he's a relief pitcher. 2 saves, 2 blown saves, 9 holds in 62 innings, and a 2.87 ERA and a 1.15 whip. The guy looks solid. And he's going up pretty well, so I am happy with that. Espinoza didn't come up for us. Same thing with these guys. Maybe they did. I don't know. Okay. Pretty good there. Let's look at the top prospects before we look at awards. Right now, our top prospects, Martin Collier at 6. Matthew Thompson has been in the White Sox organization for a while, hasn't seen the MLB level. Wander Franco is still up there as the number 1. Woods Richardson, who was traded to the Giants. Cardino is there. Jackson Rutledge. Not seeing anything sticking out. Laura Maya over at Cleveland now. Fletcher Paxton, the man, the myth, the legend. The guy is going to be an absolute beast. I think at the end of the day, he is going to be someone that kind of stays in the minors probably till he's 22, 20, maybe 23. And then he comes up and he starts immediately at that point. Probably when we have to make some decisions. Because looking at it, Chris Bryant, we want to re-sign him. Baez, we're going to re-sign him, obviously. We have Shohei, Matt Olson. We have him signed to a front-loaded contract. Laureano. Kira has played pretty well for us, so I want to keep him, obviously. I mean, I have some decisions to make for sure. Okay, let's look at awards. So, MVP of the American League, Jordan Alvarez by far. Because those RBIs and the home runs. Cy Young, Aaron Nola, 20-5, 2.49 ERA. I can see that. Mike Trout gets the batting title by far, batting at 343. Reliever of the year goes to Tyler Alexander with 39 saves, a 1.18 ERA, and 32 strikeouts. I don't know about that. Cody Stashik should get that one. His ERA is up there. Rookie of the year goes to Jared Klenick. Batted 261, 24 home runs, 71 RBIs. Hank Aaron Award goes to Mike Trout. Gold Glove, starting with pitcher Chris Bubik. Dylan Cease is up here as well. For catcher, Austin Nola. First base, Roddy Tells. Second base, Nico Horner. Gura is behind him. Third base, Carter Kaboom. At short, Paul DeYoung. Left field, it's Stanton. Center is Luis Robert. And right field is Aaron Judge. For the sluggers, DH, Max Kepler. At catcher is Alejandro Kirk, it looks like. Yeah. Roddy Tells at first. At second, DJ LeMahieu. Keston Hiura is behind him. Not the greatest batting average. At third, Rafael Devers. At short, Corey Seager. On the outfield, Jordan Alvarez, Mike Trout, and Eloy Jimenez. Behind them is Giancarlo Stanton and Anthony Santander, both on the Yanks. In the National League, Juan Soto gets MVP with 317 average. Cy Young, Dustin May, 16-6 over Brandon Woodruff, who was 21-6 and wow, 2.87 ERA. They go with Dustin May because those 231 strikeouts. Okay. Batting title goes to Will Smith. I figured that, best batter. Reliever of the year goes to Brad Hand, who is reliever out in the Brewers, which is why they allowed Hatter to leave. I don't know, but Asuna has 51 saves, so I don't know, not as many strikeouts since ERA is not as great. Rookie of the year goes to Jamie Lucie. Jacob Gonzalez behind him, 2 Giants. Hank Aaron Award goes to Will Smith. Going through Gold Gloves, a pitcher, Marcus Stroman, who's on the Phillies now. A catcher, Robert Byrne, for the Reds, as 27 years old. Paul Goldschmidt on the A's now. Or not the A's, but the Braves. Getting the Gold Glove at first. At second, Ozzy Albides. Nolan Arenado at third base. Short, Francisco Lindor. Left field, Benintendi, Bellinger at center, and Joey Gallo playing for the Mets. And right. Silver Sluggers, German Marquez gets it for the pitchers. Catcher, Will Smith. First is Daniel Vogelbach. The second is Albides. Arenado gets to third. Lindor at short. Outfield goes Bellinger, Soto, and Ronald Acuna, with Conforto and Bryce Harper behind them. And that will be your awards there. So how the bracket looks. New York and Toronto are going to play each other. And the winner goes and plays Minnesota. We play Oakland. We are Oakland. We play Tampa Bay. So I think that's a division game, right? If I'm not mistaken. No, we have Seattle. So that would be one for Toronto if that happened. Okay. On the other side, we got San Diego and Atlanta in the wild card. Whoever wins goes and plays Milwaukee. And then Washington and LA Dodgers. So setting up our roster for the playoffs. So Otani, Luzardo, Sanchez, Hendricks, Cease. Collier is going to be... Okay. The co-pitch is going to be up here. We're going to move Collier down. Tabor and Castillo. There's Holder. A 40-man roster. Let's look at this. Michael Pineda. He is there. He's on the 40-man roster. What? Okay, so Pineda's up there. Okay, so Schwartz will be up here. Kenzie Thurston. Diaz. There's someone I don't want up here. Oh, Schwartz. We have that covered. It's because he came back from injury, that's why. Okay. So looking at this, we start with Hendricks. Okay, we got Glass now. Lamont. Neros, Gomber. Glasnow is what? A right-hander or a left-hander? Here we go. Right, right, right. In reality, I like to start out with Ohtani, then Hendricks, then Luzardo. That's how we're gonna kind of fit it like this. Today gonna be here. Okay, and now lineups: Passon, Liriano, Bryant at 3. Since Ohtani is starting, let's go. It's a right-handed pitcher, so we're going to have DH to start with. Let's have Toro play that. That's how we'll play that. We're gonna have to mess with this anyway, so. Okay, so this is gonna be the order here for our first game. And make sure he's not on the. Okay, he's not on the playoff roster. Okay, let's see it. The Yankees beat Toronto to play the Twins. And already in the National League, they've already had a couple of games. We see San Diego beat Atlanta. And Milwaukee took the first game against San Diego in the NLDS. On the other side, the Dodgers have played their first against Washington and won that. So we go in our first game. I think starting with Ohtani is probably the best bet, and then from there we can have him full strength the rest of the time pitching. So our depth chart looks pretty decent. And I think we have a good matchup here against Tampa Bay. If we play the Yankees though, the ALCS, that is worst case scenario. Best case scenario is Minnesota. If we play Minnesota, we can maybe make the World Series and sneak through and win it. If we don't play the Dodgers or the Padres. But it's looking like we might end up playing the Padres if they keep on going. So, or not the Padres, but the Dodgers. Alright, guys. Go and leave a like below, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Later.